Hi, welcome to my newest video series, BJD updates and random stuff, I guess is what I'll call it. But, hello, welcome. First, I guess I'll do introductions. I'm Kitty, Kitty MC in the house, and this is my girl Blythe. So, Blythe is very kicky, by the way. She is very poorly strung. There's a really interesting backstory to that, is that I have tried restraining her 4 times, I believe it is. And every time she ends up like this. She's so kicky. I cannot get her to keep her legs straight for the life of me. Or at least, yeah, see, she's really kicky. See, if I get her like that, she won't go back. But her torso is so dang loose, I don't know what to do with it. So if anyone has a tip on that, I would just be very, very grateful, because I did order some new strings with a new doll that I ordered last Saturday, who will be coming sometime next month or the month after that, hopefully next month. I ordered her last Saturday, but I ordered her from Alice's collection, who I have never once had a problem with them. I totally adore Alice's collection. That's where I brought her from. Her clothes and eyes and hair are from Hiyas, but frankly, there's just something about Blythe that I just don't really like. I guess it's the way they handle their customers. I'm not really sure. Like I've said, I've never had a problem with Alice Collection. They've always been really nice and answer all my questions, like, immediately. I'm talking, like, within a day, maybe, which is just great. But, you know, with Blythe, they, like, take, like, 2 days to answer a simple question, and I'm not gonna gripe about them, but yeah. And their wigs tend to get, as you can see, Blythe's wigs is really tangled right now. And their wigs, the fiber they use for the heat resistant wigs, thank you, Blythe, for showing me your ass. But their heat resistant wigs just tend to tangle so bad. And they get so frayed at the ends with just normal brushing, or like playing with them like I am right now. They get so tangled, and also her bangs were like down to her nose, but I cut them so that they would be over her eyes. So yeah. And let's see. So yeah. The new doll I ordered last Saturday was not a doll family age. That's what Blythe is. She's a doll family age. In case you're wondering, in case I didn't say that. But this new doll is Angel of Dreams Shanghai. Which, if you haven't seen her, go to Alice's collection. I'll leave the link in the description, hopefully. I'll remember to do that. And it's a really adorable face sculpt. I fell in love with her for, well, we all know that some of us BJD owners, I'm not going to say all because I haven't met every BJD owner, but some of us like to make stories for our dolls. And, originally, when I was going to get my first doll, Blythe, I was like, well, I want to make this big story for her. So she has this really long story that's pretty interesting. One day I'll have to get on camera and tell you it all, but I don't feel like doing it today. But, yeah, so, like, okay, I'll go through part of it, I guess. But part of it was that I actually had planned a bunch of other dolls, and they each would have, like, special powers, and they were kind of mutants in a facility. And they all escaped, but that's the reason Blythe's eyes are 2 different colors, because she has the power to, like, she has a lot of extra mental abilities, which I will talk about in another video. I did not want to drag out this video by talking about it. But yeah, and that's the reason she looks like she does. But the new doll, I actually was going to originally get a much bigger SD, which I honestly was going to get a long sole, which are, if anyone knows, they are so bloody expensive. I mean, a long sole costs, or is it loom sole? I'm not really sure. It's both 202. I don't really know. But long sole tends to have really expensive dolls, but I've heard they're really high quality, and I really adore the bodies. But I was going to get a long sole Emily, and then it was going to be like $600, $700, $800 just to get, you know, the basics. And I was like, no way can I afford this. So I ended up getting the Angel of Dreams Shanghai, who is just freaking adorable. I actually like her face better than I like most of the SD faces. But yeah, so I'm getting a second MSD, which is kind of awkward, I guess, because most people don't get like 2 MSDs for their first 2 dolls. I guess I don't really know, but yeah. But I really wanted a doll that that Blythe could share clothes with, because, you know, it's kind of tough times as far as the economy, and it's hard to get a lot of money together for dolls. I know a lot of people have problems with that. I mean, unless you have a really good job, which I don't even have a job. But, so yeah, I mean, I wanted something that I could trade clothes with, that I could have, like, a ton of MSD clothes, and then just be like, okay, you wear this day, you wear that. But other than that, I don't know what drew me to Shanghai. She was just, I was talking to my friend, or which aka my grandmother, but she was talking to me, and we had been saving up since Christmas for a new doll, and we still didn't have enough funds to get, you know, an SD, or to get the doll I wanted, which was a Long Soul, as I said before. But she said, well, why don't you start looking at other dolls? And I was like, okay, I'll look. I was kind of reluctant at first, but then I saw this. I went on. I've been, like I've said before, I have a huge following of Alice's collection. Never once had a problem. They're amazing. So, yeah, I kind of just started. I don't know. I started looking at other dolls, and it was kind of breaking my heart a little bit because I really wanted an SD. But I realized that if I really wanted an SD, I would need to get like a lot of funds. So I looked at Angel of Dreams, since Alice's collection had just barely gotten them in. And I fell in love. I can't exaggerate the word enough. I fell absolutely head over heels in love with Shanghai's sculpt. Her face was gorgeous. Of course, if you look at Alice's collections, they don't have pictures of her body up, and they have no body section to look for Angel of Dreams. So I ended up like going all over the internet. I was like Googling like for 3 or 4 hours trying to find but pictures of the body, and eventually I found some, and it's a really cute body. I think a lot of people, I know it's not a very common company, but I think some people would actually really like it. My only problem with the new body that I've seen so far is that she has 6 packs. Blythe doesn't, of course, she doesn't have 6 packs, but the new doll will probably have 6 packs from what I can tell. Let's see here. It's a 3-part torso from what I can tell, not Blythe. Again, I'm talking about the new doll, the Shanghai. But I'm pretty excited to get her, and I will definitely do a body review once I get her. And I will try to do a box opening. I didn't do a box opening on Blythe just because she was my first, and I didn't have anyone to film me. So hopefully this time I'll have someone to film me, or I'll wait to open her. I might have to wait to open her until I can get someone to film me, or I can get a tripod, which will kill me, but, you know. So what else to talk about? So yeah, I'm totally in love with her sculpt, and as I was talking about stories earlier for your dolls, and I was telling you a little bit about Blythe's story, I was originally going to get a doll that would fit into Blythe's story a little bit better. Let's get you up here, girl, you girl. But, I didn't have the funds, I guess, to go in and get another, because I wanted her dolls from her story to be, like, really high quality, and be, like, the perfect dolls, because I was only planning on getting, like, 4 or 5 in a lifetime. Yeah, every doll owner says that. It never happens, by the way. If you're new, it's not gonna happen. Don't say I'm gonna get, like, 4 dolls and that'll be it. That's what I said, and I realize it's just, I'm too addicted. There'll be way so many dolls that I want. And once I get a job and stuff, it'll be, like, doll central. But, let's see here. So I was talking about a story. Well, as you know, my name's Kitty, and I have a self-roleplay character, self-OC own character, which I call Koneko. So, yeah, Koneko comes because she has cat ears and a tail, black. I'm actually having a girl named, what was it, Alex cosplay on Etsy. She's actually making them for me, so once I get those in, they're probably going to come before Kone actually comes, so I'll probably try them on Blythe and post a video of it to see how everyone likes it. But yeah, I'm really super duper excited. I keep checking my email like every day. But about Kone, she fits into my self story Shadow Realms, which again one day I'll have to post like a big story video and just like tell all my stories. But yeah, so she's really cute. She's got a really cutesy personality. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited. She's gonna have brown hair, brown slightly curly hair, and brown eyes, kind of like me. But my hair's not curly, my hair's not long, as you can see, because I'm wearing a hat today. But yeah, that's about it. All I can really think to say is that, you know, I guess for people who are just getting into the hobby like I am, these videos can be really awkward, so I apologize for how awkward this video has been. This is kind of my first video for this channel that was, you know, this current, because my channel is really old, as you can probably see, but I haven't really posting a lot, I guess. And how much time do I have left? Well, I have a few minutes left. So, yeah, I'll try posting more videos, maybe just like one of these videos where I just randomly talk about my dolls. And I'll probably do like a stories video sometime next week, or even later this week if I have some time. So, yeah. So, I guess, well, you know, I have a couple, like I said, I have a couple of other dolls planned that I want to get. So yeah, I plan on getting, you know, I wasn't originally planning on getting stories for the Shadow Realms, or dolls for the Shadow Realms story, but now that I'm getting Kone, I kind of have been considering, where's that one trying to get up top, but now I'm kind of considering getting more dolls from that story, or maybe like splitting them into 2 different stories for my dolls. I'm not really sure yet, you know, this is all just thinking and hoping I get the funds for it. So yeah, this has been Kita and random babbling about dolls. So now I love you and leave you. Goodbye.